Welcome to Narrowboat the James built. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Today I need to take a step back and get rid of this and basically remake this. I backed into it a couple of days ago when I was taking the PVC ceiling down. It wasn't really anywhere near as strong as some of those bends, just because it hadn't got anything on the inside to kind of shore it all up. So it was all pretty vulnerable. However, a couple of things about this board. Firstly, this side here, as you can see, is pretty plain, not much by way of detail on there in terms of grain, and also it's not in line with this. Obviously that was intentional because this was going to be, you know, this bit here was slightly different, but now I've got the opportunity to bring it all in line again. I think that's what I should do. It just make it look better. I've still got to put the kick plate on it and everything like that. But I think my first job, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do this without needing a new bit of melamine, because that's really quite expensive. I've got the ply on, I've got a sheet on the boat which looks really nice. The detail on that one is like far superior to this. But yeah, I'm hoping I can kind of dismantle this without too much damage. There's a load of resin at the bottom of all this, so yeah, I don't know what the melamine's going to do when I start ripping it all apart. I'm going to be quite gentle if I can. Most of this board I'm going to have to chuck out. I might be able to keep that bit there and that bit there, and then I've either got to move the melamine back a bit if I can undo it all and just shimmy it back. That'd be ideal. Otherwise I'm going to have to cut it all up and kind of do what I can. So yeah, that is the plan for the day. I've taken away this guy's roof, but it did all come apart quite easily. The good news is I think I'm going to be able to unscrew that plinth or the kick plate and move it in a bit by trimming a little bit off the end there, and then get it in line with that. Well, kind of shimmy it in so when the melamine's on it, it's all in line with that one. Yeah, a bit of a clean-up job to do on this. Managed to chisel the resin off pretty okay, so I clean up all the edge of that so I can retain that piece, which is a result. I've managed to shimmy this around a little bit. So it's now a measurement of 780 between in the gangway. Obviously I've got the melamine to lip over there, but I've also managed to give my fridge a bit more space, so she'll open much easier. So I'm just kind of doing the final measurements and everything. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Right, let's get that in place. Okay, so that area is now back together. This is looking all right. So now I can turn my attention to the board. I've got to do it full length. I've got to trim it down to height. But you'll see, compared to that bit there, which was there, I said this bit here was quite interesting. But other than that, a lot of it was just pretty boring. Whereas here, I'm going to have that nice bit there, and this bit here, which is going to start to be on the curve. So that's going to kind of make that look pretty cool. And the rest of it, to be honest, doesn't really matter. I mean, this bit here will be covered, which will be quite nice. So, yeah, this will be all right. First things first, I need to trim it down to height. There's another modification I'm doing on this board. So the last one sat on basically like that, and it wasn't tapered to the side. So on this one I'm going to, even though in that corner there is going to be some kind of shelving bit, but it's what I've done on that side in the galley instead of having it straight up. So yeah, it's better. It means I can secure it easier to the wall as well. So I've trimmed that down. I have put in the bit on the bottom there, 15mm, that I need to route out down to one sheet of ply, and here's the taper on the end, which I need to cut out. Just knock that off with a jigsaw. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, right, so now, what do I need to do now? I need to cut out the apertures for the doors. I basically did that after I chose to do it after this, because if I split this, then I hadn't wasted my time cutting the doors. But I haven't split that, so now I've just got to cut the doors and hopefully not split that. Simples. I'm reusing these two pieces as covered doors, so to take them out, I don't really want to, because I want them to be a nice tight fit once they go back in, so I don't want to take too much of them out. So I'm just going in with I think it's a 2mm drill bit, same width as the jigsaw blade, so I can just go along to do it in the corners. I just go along with the jigsaw, then it makes it nice and easy. I've marked it out stern, bottom and top, so I know that's the back piece, top and bottom. Right, good. Let's offer it up. Oh, I hate this bit. Oh yeah, fold it first. Okay. Myself still every time I do this, thinking that I'll offer it up and the routed out bits up here or something. That fits on. Oh, bloody hell. How do I do this? Oh shit, a brick. Oh my god. Just as I bloody said it, I've done it. I think I've taped it incorrectly. It goes out there, doesn't it? Oh no, maybe not. I mean, I haven't done it well, but it's not, I don't think it's wrong. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, actually, that might not be that bad. Blimey. Okay. Right, so why doesn't it seem to... Well, that bit's okay. It's up to the marker on the curve, I think. How can I clamp it in place? I bloody can't, can I? This seems a bit stiff, this bend here. It's a bit tight on this end. I think I'm going to have to put on some braces kind of bits of batten at the bottom of this, glue it in place, so then I can offer it up without, well, without growing a third arm, basically, which is what I need. Right, okay, you don't have to glue them on. Damn it, that means this is not going to be done today. Right, that's all gluing now, so I can leave that basically for a day, which is annoying, but so be it. And then I can get it offered up, get some varnish on it and start kind of shoring it up a bit. I really need to finish the galley. Well, you know, I don't need to, but kind of, it'd be good for me to be able to get the worktop or the countertop in here, as Marlon calls it. So that's going to be quite a lot of timber, or whatever I choose to do. It's going to be a lot of it, and I need to get the pocket doors finished as well. So once I do them, I can't bring in any kind of big amount of anything. So I have to do that. I'm still at Travis Perkins here, so this is probably going to be the time to do it. But we do have to move the boats. Rob and I are still debating what we're going to do, whether we're going to go north. Kind of fancy the idea of going around like Ivinghoe and up towards that area and spend some time up there, spend like a couple of months up there, as opposed to heading down towards Watford, which we've done to death. So yeah, we're kind of contemplating that, which would be quite nice, but I need to get everything kind of on the boat in order for me to, you know, kind of navigate up in towards the rural parts of our area. But it would be nice to spend kind of May and June up there. So yeah, I need to get all the boards on the boat. So really, I think that's going to have to be this week, and then move at the weekend. For me to move, I've got to reverse this boat. I can turn slow patrol here, but I need to reverse this Serium back to the winding point. But I'll tackle this again tomorrow. Right now I've got to go to parents' evening, and then when I'm back, well, I can't do anything with this. Thanks to Jimbo for putting some money in my buy me a coffee thingamajig. It's going to be spent on timber. I've got, I think, 7 boards of the ply to buy. I've got a decent deal with Travis Perkins here, so I get them for 20 quid plus VAT a board. So I've got 7 of them. I need to get the board or whatever I'm getting in for the countertop, which I need quite a lot of. I'm hoping that this bit here will be the offcut of that bit there. It should work out like that, fingers crossed. And then the other big thing I've got to get on is the calorifier. So yeah, those are the kind of big bulky things, but calorifier can go in through those front doors straight into the bow bedroom where it's going to remain. But yeah, priority is to get the galley kind of as close to finish as I can. I also need to cut the skin fittings for the kit, for the sink and for the washing machine. So yeah, obviously there's loads to do, but I'm well happy with this. The grain on this bit here that you're going to be seeing from the dinette is so much nicer than what was there before. So, and I'm happy that it's all in, it's going to be a bit more in line, kind of gives me a bit more space. And yeah, so I think all things considered, it's going to be version 2 is going to be much better than version 1. Thank you very much for watching. Until tomorrow, take care. Bye bye.